Hey, it's Eric McMillan, and I wanted to say congratulations on taking action and saying yes to beating the system with Elite Marketing Pro. But before we get into a look at Elite Marketing Pro, I wanted to just take a look at the internet marketing, make money online industry in general. Right now, it's way too overhyped. There's tons of people flashing checks, talking about I've made this much money, and the reality is most of it is a bunch of lies. There's tons of new programs, tactics, things that come out. If you're familiar with WSOs or JVZoo, they're releasing products all the time that are really stuff that's going to work for a couple days and or a couple months, and then it's gonna be gone and not being effective anymore. But people are making money, ripping people off, selling programs like that. There's a ton of easy money push button systems, umpteen hundred make money programs out there, cash gifting stuff like that that's not legitimate, and it really gives the industry a bad name in a whole because a lot of people are coming from a place where they're just looking to make money, not generate customers and help people better themselves. Uh, like I said, most of these programs, most of these trainings are just complete shit. That's really as nice as I can put it. Um, the guys are just out to get money out of your pocket, and that's it. But here's the reality too. That's maybe hard for you to swallow, but this is the truth. I mean, you can look at the industry stats, and most people that get into online marketing never make a penny. Most of them actually lose money. They're really tired, frustrated, and they just don't get any results. And it's a shame because there's a system and a formula that you can use to be successful online, and people just make it way too complicated. Before we get go any further, I just wanted to explain who I was in case you don't know who I am. My name's Eric McMillan, and I'm the father of two crazy, nutty kids, 4 and a 6-year-old girl and boy. They're like high on crack all the time, except it's just that's just the way they are. I live in Huntsville, Alabama, which is about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes south of Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City. Um, in my prior life, I'm an economically retired construction worker. It was just my nice way of saying I had to file bankruptcy. Late 2008, early 2009 was about the time that happened. We were rolling in the mid 2000s, doing $10 million a year in revenue, netting several million dollars in profit, and ended up losing all that several million dollars in 2008, 2009 when the real estate bubble burst. Like I said, I've been marketing online since 2009, basically about the time of that bankruptcy. And just like you, I struggled mightily for the first several years. I bought a ton of courses, spent a lot of money, and I didn't get very much result. I know I spent a lot more money than I actually brought in. That's for sure. And I didn't really have it at that time to spend, but I just knew that getting a job and or staying in something that I didn't like wasn't going to work for me. So I had to figure out how to make it work. And the day that happened, I got a call from some guys in California, and I was accepted into a $10,000 mentorship program. Now, bear in mind, this is 2009. I had just lost probably personally $1.3 million, the company well over $5 million, and the banks had taken pretty much everything from me. And I got a call for our mentorship program I had applied for, got accepted. I didn't think I was going to get accepted, and so it was like, all right, well, I got to do this. I got to figure out how to come up with $10,000. So I did whatever I had to do and came up with it. And that's really the day that I can look back and say that's the day that my online marketing career and business changed forever. I was finally with that mentorship. I was finally able to have breakthroughs in all parts of my business. Traffic, leads, sales, all that stuff started becoming really easy. I mean, it's not easy, but once you understand the formula and use the right systems to uh, to generate those things, it becomes very easy. And since then, I've been the co-creator of Traffic Playbook, or I'm the co-creator of Traffic Playbook, SEO Networker 3.0. SEO course we put out probably, I'd say 2011-ish, late 2011. The Traffic Cheat Sheet, and have coached hundreds of students at private masterminds. And these students, like this picture to the right, they each paid $5,000 to be there for 2.5 days for us to teach them sales funnels, traffic, conversion, all that kind of stuff. And if you look right there in the middle of the picture, I'm there in the green shirt on the couch, and just to my left is Tim Irway, the founder, owner, CEO of Magnetic Sponsoring and the Elite Marketing Pro system. So, I've been there and was there training with him. You can see in the very back there, that's Matt Crystal. He's the Chief Operations Officer at Magnetic. So I worked hand in hand with these guys at Elite Marketing Pro, and have been there and done that. I also drive web traffic for some big online marketers in different niches. If they've got an offer that converts, I typically we work out some kind of split on the conversion on the back end, and I'll drive them as much traffic as they want. So this is just some proof that I can do what I say. Here's a couple weeks ago, actually earlier in the month. This is February right now when I'm recording this video. That's 501 leads in a day, 9,587 visitors to my site in one single day. There's my name on some system leaderboards. And again, the only reason I tell you all this is not to impress you. It's not to flash anything at you. It's just to let you know that I'm a real person. A real person who's been where you are. I understand what it's like to struggle and to be frustrated and those kind of things. I understand that because I was there. But I was also able to pull through and become successful. Okay, so that's the one thing I want you to know, that no matter where you are, success is really within your grasp, with just a few key pieces you're probably missing right now. So let's dive in and take a look at what Elite Marketing Pro is. It's a licensing rights program. So what does that mean, Eric? That means that they have a suite of products. A lot of them geared towards the network marketing, home business niche. They have Elite Marketing Pro, which is geared more towards the internet marketing, affiliate marketing niche. And we're basically able to partner with Elite Marketing Pro, Tim Irway, and those guys at Magnetic Sponsoring. That's the parent company. And we're able to promote their products, and they'll pay us a commission for them. But we're basically in a partnership with them. It's unlike an affiliate program where we're on our own to create stuff. They're working with us to help us increase conversions all the time. Again, as a member of Elite Marketing Pro, you're going to be able to promote these products, and this combined revenue of all these products has been $20 million, and that's been over the last 9 years. It's a done-for-you system, and I know you hear that a lot, but this truly is a done-for-you system. Let me explain to you something really quick. The real big components of any successful online marketing funnel is you need traffic, which means you need people looking at what it is you have to offer. You need conversion, meaning you need to be able to get that traffic to put their name and email in a web form or a landing page. And then you need to be able to convert that monetize that traffic in the form of a sales letter and products. Okay, so that's really what Elite Marketing Pro does for you. It's a full system. It's got one piece that is kind of missing a little bit, and we'll get into that more in just a minute. But I just wanted to take you right now and let's look at the back office. So we're going to hop off of this presentation. We're going to get over there to my computer. I'm going to walk you through that right now. All right, so we're here in the Elite Marketing Pro back office, and I just wanted to walk you through what you get when you purchase Elite Marketing Pro. Again, it's a licensing rights program that these guys have done over $20 million in the last, I believe it's since 2004. So that's basically the last 10 years, $2 million a year roughly. So this is when you log right in your back office. You can see this is one of my accounts here. So you can see there's really easy to get started. Here's a fast start training, setting up your account, get my links, set up your marketing system, get the traffic, okay? And that's something we'll talk a little bit more about in just a few minutes. As you can see, they've got some advertising co-ops that if you don't want to drive traffic yourself, you can go ahead and get some traffic from them. The fast start plan, this is really awesome because it kind of walks you through, if you really want to get off and go and get commissions coming in, exactly what the process looks like. It's got the fast start videos right here, checklist. Go join the Facebook group very valuable stuff going on there. A lot of masterminding, different kinds of advertising, and what you're going to do with your leads. And again, the leads you get, um, you can call them or not. You can let the system do the work. But if you're starting out and you really want to jumpstart what you're doing, all it takes is a phone call to people to let them know that you're a real person, and you'll be able to see your commissions go way up. Okay, so under my account, this is all just your general information, my offers. So now let's go in here. That's pretty interesting. Look at affiliate links. Okay, so here you can see all the Elite Marketing Pro affiliate links, and they're separated out by what kind of traffic you're going to send. But here's all the other products we can promote. Okay, Ultimate Sales Funnel, Magnetic Sponsoring. These are all part of what you're allowed to sell as being a licensing rights person with Elite Marketing Pro. Let me just go over the two different levels that they have right now. Okay, so first off, they have the EMP regular. It's just a regular monthly. They have a $7 trial for 7 days right now, so that's a no-brainer to get in and get your feet wet. And then it goes to $47 a month. Okay, and you're going to get their whole system, access to sell every single product they've had. Again, that's the same system that's done over $20 million. You're going to make $25 on every monthly EMP trial you refer. Okay, so for every person you refer into this level membership, they're going to pay you $25. Okay, and they're going to pay you every month that they're a member. Magnetic Sponsoring Sales, that's really their flagship product. You're going to get paid $20 on every sale of that. And then all the other products, all those other products I showed you, all of these other products, you're going to get paid 40% on. Okay? You're not going to make any commissions on the EMP annual, if I could spell. So let's take a look at that and why that's really the best value. Okay, it's $297 for the whole year versus $447 a month. So $47 a month times 12 months is $470. So you're talking about $500 something, $580 roughly that you're going to be spending on the monthly versus going ahead and doing the $297 annual. You're still going to get the same $25 a sale on the monthly, but now you're actually going to be able to collect when people buy that annual membership from you, and they will, because it makes way more sense. You're going to make $118 per sale, and you're also going to make 100% commissions on Magnetic Sponsoring and Building on a Budget, two of the main products Magnetic has, or the guys at Elite Marketing Pro have in their licensing rights program. Then after that, all the other products you sell, you're going to make 40% on. So it's really killer. And again, these are EMP is monthly. Well, this is actually just a one-time thing. You get paid every year that they renew for that. This is a monthly thing. So it doesn't take very many of these to get, you're looking at 12 of these to get $300 a month coming in residual. And then, of course, you're going to have a bunch of people take you up on this because it is the best value between the two memberships by far. Okay, so let's go back in here to the membership and just show you, so the one big piece of Elite Marketing Pro that still has to really be filled by you is going to be the traffic. They've got all different levels of traffic, done for you marketing system, and so that's, or the done for you traffic, excuse me. That's where you go out and they have a deal worked out with a group that provides clicks to your website for you, and that's one way to get traffic. So let me just show you here. This is where you're going to actually be signing up. Yes, Tim, count me in. So that's Tim Murway again, which you actually saw him in a picture earlier on one of the slides where we were teaching together at a mastermind event. So again, here's the two options: the $7 monthly or the annual. Again, that's the best deal. You save $267. It's way better. Not to mention you get more commissions, which is what we're all about. So here's everything you get. You get multiple streams of income. Again, you're going to be able to license the rights to all their popular programs that have done over $20 million. You're going to get the authority blogging system, which this is really cool. It's basically they'll host a blog for you, and you'll be able to build it out and put content on there, drive people there. I use mine typically for videos. You'll be able to create custom capture pages. They have a custom capture page creator pro. It's really good, really awesome. I use it a lot. They have monthly coaching webinars, and they have Q&A call-in days. They also have the private Facebook mastermind group, which is right here. That there's people on interacting, asking what's working, what's not, all the time. You get stuck, they're right there to help you. Okay, and so here's a few things that people are saying. Abdullah, we actually trained him in one of my traffic coaching programs, and she's made $11,000. Rebecca, she's a great woman. Oliver, he's another guy that we trained in one of our mastermind groups. So it really makes sense when you look at what you get for the little investment, and if you're really serious about taking your affiliate marketing business or your online business to the next level, this is really where you need to be. Um, let the experts at conversion handle the conversion side of things, and all you have to do is drive traffic. Okay. One way too that I'm going to teach you guys to drive traffic once you join is doing videos, and I just wanted to pull this up for you to show you. This is a video I did back in let's see when I uploaded this, July 14th, 2009. Okay. It's where I did 624 leads, 5 sales in 48 hours with cold traffic, and that just means somebody that's never seen Elite Marketing Pro before. But I have had this video up for almost a year now, and I still make sales from this one video that I did over a year ago, passively. I don't promote this video, but I still make sales from it. So that's one way that once you get started, I'm gonna walk you through the step-by-step process to getting a video done, getting it up, and getting it where you can connect with people. Okay, so let's jump back over to the slides, and we'll finish up the presentation.
All right, so we're back here. That was a killer value for the investment. Wouldn't you agree with the Elite Marketing Pro system? But wait, there's more. You hear my best infomercial voice? I know, and I'm sure you know, that EMP on its own is worth way more money than what they're asking you to invest to get started. But remember I said they were really missing one solid piece to making Elite Marketing Pro a complete system? Remember that? I just said that a few minutes ago. The system really needs traffic in order to fully function. Now they have some great traffic training on a few different traffic methods in the back office. But for me, being a traffic guy, that's really where the system really falls short. And that's the reason why I believe so fully in the Elite Marketing Pro system, I'm basically going to be putting my ass on the line and offering bonuses that have to do exactly with that problem. So when you go ahead and get started with Elite Marketing Pro, the monthly membership right now, it's $47 a month. The first bonus I'm going to give you is a group coaching call one time per week, and we're going to cover traffic, and more traffic. And we're not going to cover just the things that they have in the back office. We're going to cover some other stuff that is really ninja that I do on a daily, weekly basis to generate leads and sales. I'm going to show you exactly what's working for me, what's not, and I'm going to take questions. So it's not going to be, I think you should do this, or I think you should do that. It's going to be, all right, let's log into my account and take a look at some campaigns I'm running. Let's look at what's working with them, what's not, and you guys can go out and duplicate them for your Elite Marketing Pro business. Remember, folks have paid over $5,000 just for a weekend of time with me to teach them about traffic, okay? And I'm not asking for anywhere near that. I currently charge $250 per hour for traffic consulting. So if you were to call me up and say, hey, Eric, I need help getting traffic to XYZ website, I'd say, okay, it's going to be a minimum $500 because I don't do it for any less than that, which breaks out and that gives you 2 hours. It breaks out to $250 per hour. Okay, so the street value on that is easily $1,000. $250 times 4 hours, which would be 1 hour a week, is $1,000. Bonus number 2. This is again for when you decide to invest in the monthly membership at $47 a month. I'm going to do a special training for this EMP mastermind group only. Nobody else is going to have access to this, and it's going to be a free strategy. It's going to be one that maybe you're a little tight on budget, and you're like, I can swing the monthly, but I only have a little bit left to do paid, some paid traffic. But really, I have time, and I want to rely on some free stuff too. Well, that's going to be great because this is exactly what I'm going to show you in this training. The best part of it is going to require little or no marketing budget, and the street value, I could easily sell it for $97 all day long. I mean, I see courses and stuff like that sell for way more that are going to be less valuable than what you're going to get with this course. Okay, so just to review, with these 2 powerful bonuses you're getting, I'm actually paying you to get started with Elite Marketing Pro. So this is what you're going to be required to do. You're going to be required for a $47 a month investment, which is tiny, and you're going to be getting $1,097 worth of value. Okay. Now the course is one time, but that $1,000 worth of coaching from me is going to be ongoing as long as you're a member of Elite Marketing Pro. Which once you get this traffic, as long as you implement, there's no reason you won't continue going, because you'll be making sales. So this is really the best value here. This is for the people that jump in and are like, you know what, I can see myself doing this for a year's time, and they commit to the $297 per year offer. Costs you $297. That's for 12 months of access to be able to license all the different products that are in the Elite Marketing Pro system. So you're going to get the same group coaching call. We're going to cover traffic, so this is the same thing we just saw. It's a street value of $1,000 easily. Bonus 2, you're going to get that free strategy. So if you're like, you know, I can do the $297, I have a little bit of money, you know, to do paid stuff, and I really got time to invest in doing some free stuff, then you know this will definitely help you. And this is really the big bonus right here. You're going to get 2 mentorship implementation calls with me. Okay, so this is not group, this is one-on-one. They're going to be 30 minutes long, and we're going to do the first one. It's going to be to set you up, get you going, get a plan together for you to get commissions rolling in. And you know, this is something that I could let you talk to any number of students of mine that I mentor, that this is something that has been extremely impactful for them. And then the second call is going to be, we're going to get back together after you've gotten some results. So meaning you've gotten leads coming in and you've had some sales coming in. We're going to get back together, analyze what you've done, and then map out a plan to move forward. Okay, so that's easily, I mean, if you're looking at saying that's an hour, that's easily $250 based on what I charge per hour. Okay, so again, you're going to get these three bonuses. The small investments, $297. That's what's going to be required from you today. And by doing that, I'm going to basically be paying you $1,357. So I'm paying you over $1,000 to get started with Elite Marketing Pro. That's how much I believe in the system. Okay, and again, that's just the first month. You're going to get that. You're also going to get the ongoing support on the weekly hour-long webinars, Q&A, where I'm going to show you what's working, what's not, what you can try out, and then take questions. Okay, and I just want to take you back for a second. Remember earlier in the presentation, I went over the day that it all really changed for me. You remember that? It was when I got accepted into that $10,000 mentorship program. At that time, I was going through bankruptcy, and I had no idea how I was going to pull the money together. All I knew is that the guys that made the offer to me to get in the program were where I wanted to be, and I knew that if I wanted to get where they were, I had to be able to get coaching from them. I had to do what they did. I had to take their coaching and implement. Okay, and that's really the biggest reason why I came up with these bonuses the way they are, because I believe they can be so impactful on your business moving forward. You know, I could give you courses, I could give you things like that I've done in the past, but what I find is the hand holding and the mentorship that you receive is going to be something that will really impact your business. Courses are a dime a dozen, but actual knowledge and being able to ask questions and get them answered is what's going to really impact your business. So here's the reality. If you just take what I teach you, you put your head down, meaning you don't look at the next new product that comes out, the next new great thing, because there's always going to be something. You take what I teach you, you implement it, you're going to get results. That's just the bottom line with it. I've not coached anybody that hasn't done what I've told them and not get results. Have I had people that haven't got results? Absolutely, I have. But you know why? Because they didn't do anything. They expected, I don't know if they expected me to do it for them, but this is not a watch Eric do it. This is a if I teach you how to fish, you can feed yourself for life kind of deal. This is not a Eric's going to give you a fish. Okay. Again, I like to call it grinding. You know, somebody calls me or messages me, and what are you doing? I'm grinding. I'm always grinding. That just means I'm constantly moving forward in my business. Even if I take a step back, I'm always moving forward. Okay. So if you're sitting there going, you know what, Eric, I'm fired up. I'm ready to get started. What do you do next? Well, you're going to go to www.eric-mcmillan.com/mentor, MENTOR. You're going to get signed up for whichever level is appropriate for you. Remember, you know, the bonuses are the hands-on mentorship comes with the $297 yearly membership. And again, either one of them is going to be impactful for you. But if you really feel like you need that extra hand-holding, the $297 is a no-brainer for you. Okay. Once you get signed up and you're confirmed, you're going to send me an email to info at eric-mcmillan.com, and the subject line needs to say EMP bonuses. Okay. Once you're verified, I'm going to send you the information on how to get on the weekly calls and how to claim your other bonuses. And remember, the mentoring offer, it does take up a lot of my time. 30-minute coaching calls. You can imagine if I tried to do 50 of those, I wouldn't have any time to do anything else, and I'm extremely busy with this business and several others. So it's only open for the next 72 hours, and after that, it's going to be closed for good. So you don't want to sit on this. You don't want to be like, oh, I'll get to this in a minute. If you're really serious about changing your future and changing your business, you need to go to eric-mcmillan.com/mentor. Get signed up at whichever level is appropriate. Send the email to info at eric-mcmillan.com and get signed up right now. Okay. Let's just look at what happens if you don't do anything. If you watch this video and you do nothing, nothing's going to happen to you. Whatever it is you're having challenges with in your life, your business, financial wise, nothing's going to change for you. You're going to be in the same spot. Exactly. You're not going to move forward. You're probably going to end up actually getting further behind. You know, you're struggling with bills. You know, you're working a job you hate. Whatever it is that's got you trying to make money online. Whatever your situation is, and I want to learn whatever your situation is once you get signed up for the mentorship program. That's part of it for me. Is I want to understand what's our goal. And I say our goal because when I understand what you're trying to do, I want to do everything in my power I can to help you get there. Okay. The harsh reality right now is that very few will ever make any money online or make it, period. Where making it means you can go to the beach today and you don't have to worry about whether money comes in or not. It just comes in on autopilot. Okay, that's what I consider to be making it. Very few people ever do that, and very few people ever do it on their own. The majority of people that make it in this business are ones that accept mentorship. They jump in, take the right opportunity, and they implement, and they're action takers. Okay. So with that being said, you need to go ahead and take action now. Get signed up. Let's get moving forward. Get you towards making you one of those few who do make it in the industry. So go ahead and get started. It's eric-mcmillan.com/mentor. And remember, this offer is only good for the next 72 hours, so you don't want to sit on this. Go ahead and get signed up, and then send me the email over that says EMP bonuses, and we'll get you started and get your business moving.